Abed is out of mana and health. He gets a lucky rune spawn. Otherwise, he would just be walking back to base. And that's the advantage of the way EG is playing, where their two cores are just getting further and further ahead. So sure, you're trading your supports around the map, but they're in the game. Once they're in the game, who cares? The Slark and the Quap are the ones winning the game. Enable them, give them the chance to get the spot. And honestly, the Quap can take over the game.
You could see kind of the game plan here from Fnatic drafting these three kind of greedy cores is that they're going to try and play around each other a lot in this early game. In fact, that they just get strong game, but it does leave them, as said, very exposed to the fact that both Slark and Quap are totally free farming, solo by themselves, and they're gonna have their farm.
Yeah, and all you want to do now, if you can as ETB, you really want to try and grab a kill on really hard.
Sexy pick off. They need to run down the mountain, be able to get the silence onto him. Manage to get that. Now they see if they can actually get the first damage. Manage to get the ensnare with the Centaur stun. Well played by Misery. They can wrap into the mid lane, put some pressure on the tower too. That is a 2-for-1 wonder for EG.
Yeah, EG's 4,000 overhead.
They really are at 10 minutes.
Yeah. This is the all of it's crazy, right? It's 6-6. But it's all about how much work did Fnatic have to do for those kills, and how are they doing in lane. As you can see, EG is in power now. It's all about the pressure. 2 bracers, 2 nulls, no boots on EG crit. I love that. Just show up, use all your spells, die, TP back in. That's the name of the game, folks. It takes a lot to kill them too. It's all about making the enemy expend resource, right? Samurai mindset, okay? You shall die, but the other will work. Oh, reading that. Right. Well, it's more like the mindset of like Codepito, where you essentially never surrender, right? Okay. So you would inevitably accept that you would, and it's looking for more time battle, right? Dota, you're lucky you're gonna reach.
Silence onto the Storm Spirit. They are going to be able to kill the Chen. Axe not really having an impact here. Has to give up. Lead the supports to die. See if he can actually TP up, but he's hit by Snowball. Not going to be able to make it out alive. So now he's just got to do the battle. Never surrender, as Kyle says. Go for that kill on Pylai. Dice just not getting the spin damage on him, unfortunately. So won't be able to get this lane kill instead. Abed, beneficiary of the double. Oh, Gesc does maybe take the top tier 1 tower. Dies for that. But a projected pick.
And I will say, like, even if the game is playing the game the right way, it's still not a free game because the Storm specifically is still an issue. The Darkseer as the HRD, he'll just take the lane, and Arteezy is coming bottom. It could be a huge killer to find.
First Shadow Blade rotation for him.
Rush Radiant on it. Very ambitious, but if they get to this point, like, Fnatic certainly need not as many team fights, right? They need that one team fight around a Roger objective. They're going to be, I think he is in a really good spot, but they need to start capitalizing on their soon, playing around the Slark Shadowblade. That buys time, cracks with a Blink Dagger, and then you have 2 methods of actually finding kills around them.
Our Spectre, when she TP back fountain, I think he wanted to be able to heal up for his Fnatic. I would say they could make a play off of that, but who's the playmaker on Fnatic?
It doesn't exist. Pardon me.
That is why each run at
no Golem for a while as well. I'd like to see purging off the Fatal Bonds, purging off the Shadow Word. Those are big whenever you're playing.
Is Fatal Bonds purgeable?
Is under attack.
Siege Wagon with Giant.
Dumber mechanic to go to right now. Go D catapult.
Talk. You and not be able.
Bottom lane, that's a lot of trouble.
Huskin's trying to like pull the creep wave off the tower. Some shenanigans.
Spark at nighttime, huge advantage. Night vision.
Oh, he actually goes for highlight dive. First easier of the 2 kills. Eternal Enemy's gonna pop his ultimate. Arteezy was quite low, but he didn't have the mana to be able to pop Shadow Dance. But now he doesn't have the mana to be able to jump away unless he goes to intelligence shreds, but that's not gonna happen. He gets caught by the Spectre with an
dies, but he bought before he did so he gives away 700 gold almost, but he lost nothing. And in the meantime, up top, there's Max, Blink Dagger, mid lane.
Ooh, an extra pick off, crit. Blocked in by the Ice Charge, tries to drop whatever ultimate he can. Crit, tried to go for the send back there from Ahmed. Will survive through that burst damage.
Pop ultimate.
Invisibility.
My thrift rewarded.
A veg. The veg got a little further. It was more just like this.
Radiant are scanning.
Also going
Dire's middle tower
I agree.
is under attack.
You might be tempted to buy Orchid in a game storm like this, but I think it's too selfish because, not selfish, but it's the wrong way of looking at this. You're going to win as EG, but outscale and have more survivability than you're going to need to continue farming and not force really poor team fights into a Warlock. You need to be able to accept good fights only. So by going this Veil, Lincoln, probably